This is Sean, Mr. Rooter. We're at 14475 59th Ave South in Tukwila. Going to be going from the east side of the building and the clean out.
Yeah, don't let that thing hang up on that thing will uncoil and fly everywhere.
There we go.
Concrete pipe.
Yeah.
Not very far in, you might have a problem there.
There's a big offset right there. Sort of the pipe. There looks like there's like a hole.
How far are you in?
2 feet.
No, you're more than that. You must have turned it off and on.
Oh, this is right at the bottom of the catch. So right.
Starts right at the bottom of the clean out?
Yep. So right here's where I level out in the clean out. So it's zeroed out. So going in, so 2 feet. So right here you can see there looks like there's a hole right here.
Yeah.
A big separation and offset. So the way I try to describe that is 2 paper towel rolls that are perfectly aligned.
Yeah.
It'll be nice and smooth. In this case, one's higher, one's lower.
Right.
So this is part one of the issue. Bath tissue, if you have a low flow toilet or just in general low flow, what will happen is it kind of builds up here like paper mache, and then it kind of builds like a dam, like this. And then over time, when people don't use the restroom, then it settles, and then it repeats, and then it just gets bigger and bigger.
I think that's where it was plugged up.
So that's about right where my foot is, right?
And then it looks like there's another one right here, right next to it.
Yeah, that's about where it was plugged, right in that area, I think.
So there's a little bit of a belly in there. And that's where it drops. So I'm going to locate that real quick, that section.
That takes a good sized drop, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes a real good drop. So let me just locate that. I'm assuming it's going to be probably right here, but we'll get that marked out real quick.
Well, I tried to make you lunch. Oh,
It's pretty neat in here, Jim. It's pretty neat. I've seen some trucks. Terrible. They just throw stuff.
I used to have a smaller truck than this one, but I kept blowing rear ends, pulling this around so much that I blew off.
Yeah.
I blew 2 rear ends. So the guy at the shop says, you need to be pulling a dually.
Uh-huh.
I go, okay. So they gave me this truck. My other truck was so small, you had to keep it clean out. So I used to keep it clean.
Right.
Concrete sleeping up there.
That's good.
Real close.
Not that far in, are you?
No, but the farther the beacons are apart.
It'd be weird if it's right there, because that thing swings this way unless it turns right there. You see, there's
Okay, so we're 3 feet right here.
a repair there too. I wonder if that was the water line.
That was water.
Well, it looks like there's some leftover green paint right here too, which means sewer.
Yeah.
So you can barely see it. So there's that.
On the wall there.
So we located this is 3 feet deep. Gonna keep running the camera out. So it takes a drop. Looks like you got another hole right here.
Might have been where it was plugged. I don't know where it was plugged, but it was
It's a
rough.
pretty good sized hole right there. I'll pull it back.
Is that on the turn?
Yeah. So you can see
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
blown out on the side right here.
I bet that's where it was plugged in.
And this is probably where it goes out to the main.
I don't know. Is there a pipe there?
Yeah, just trying to get it to turn. There we go.
That's got a belly there.
Yeah, it's all underwater.
Yeah, it's got a pretty good belly all the way through there.
Yeah, so the bottom of the pipe is probably just really degraded.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Because then we're coming out
Yeah,
right
look
here.
at
Yeah.
You have the round part and then the water runs
kinda
for
like-
so many years it creates a valley in there.
So it's kind of like if this is a round pipe,
Yeah.
and you kind of got like a keyhole at the bottom. So it kind of looks like that. So the camera's going here instead of up at the top.
I
And what
see.
that eventually does is erodes the ground away and then it just collapses. Back. Oh yeah, that's way worn out. They can still line it with a keyhole in it, can't they?
Yeah.
What is it, $100 a foot? How many feet are we out?
Yeah.
Well, if it goes angled that way, then yeah, it's going to be a lot longer. Hey, you're not in the main yet.
We're in 6-inch though. Well, no, I think this is still 4. Alright, we're at the end of the reel, gonna locate.
You lost 30-something feet off that tip. Those are supposed to be 200 feet long. Oh, are they? Well, when they're new, they're supposed to be. Yeah, no, you only got up to...
I'm gonna turn the locate off and back on and try to find it again. Might be too deep. Gonna pull the camera back and chase it out. No, it might be really, really deep, so I'm gonna bring it in and I'll have you push down. I'll try to follow it.
I think only good for what, 15 feet?
Yeah. It's possible.
Well, it might take a big drop or something. You never picked up nothing, huh? Well, that sewer's about that. We've got a keyhole the whole way.
Well, got about 100 years on it.
Yeah.
If it was put in when the building was built.
Oh, it's a 100-year-old building?
Almost.
Wow, that's cool.
So it used to be an old schoolhouse.
Yep. That was City Hall for a while.
She said she used to go here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go get a shovel? We can bury him here. you got away with the ladies, dude.
Yeah.
You sure do.
He sure is ladies'
quite-
man.
Yeah.
He's a smooth talker. Like I tell them, you must have been something before electricity. They go, what? Take a minute to figure it out. I got that from Rodney Dangerfield. They still got those? Nothing, huh? How far are you back? Back halfway, around 80. I'll bring it in more. Right out here somewhere, 80.
73. Still unable to locate. Gonna bring the camera back more.